Section 4 on page 60 of the Public Appointments and County Assemblies Approval Act.
Yes.
Reads, exercise of powers of appointment. An appointment under the Constitution or any other law for which the approval of a county assembly is required shall not be made unless the appointment is approved by the relevant county assembly in accordance with this act.
Was there that approval?
None.
Is there an appointment?
Yes.
Is that a violation?
Yes.
Have that met the provisions of Article 181 as read together with Section 33 of the County Government Act?
Yes.
Does that breathe again confidence in the manner in which the governor executes her functions?
No.
Does it call for accountability under Article 10 that the county organs will be held accountable for their actions?
Yes.
Does it breathe confidence in the rule of law?
It doesn't.
Is it prudent utilization of the public funds?
No.
Under Article 201 of the Constitution?
No.
Let's go together with now at ground number 3. You want the governor to be removed from office for refusing to implement the recommendations and or resolutions of the county assembly. Yes?
Yes.
That required the...
Yes.
And you're saying it's for gross safely to circumstances that pre-existed before these resolutions were met. Was there a public petition?
Yes, there was a public petition number 1.
Do you have that public petition before this assembly?
Yes.
Where do we find it in your bundle of documents? Is it again on volume 3? Volume 2? Volume 2, Honorable Senators. Again, the same volume. Honorable Senators, we look at page 140 of the bundles. Sorry, I beg your pardon, we're looking for the petition, the public petition. Honorable Senators, we find it at page 206. 206 of the bundle. Madam Witness, kindly speak to the evidence relating to that page.
On page 206, there is a petition that was brought by members of the public to the County Assembly for consideration.
What were the issues that the County Assembly was supposed to
the issues that members of the public were raising emanated actually from the last impeachments, where the governor said it is not me. For everything, it is not me. And the members of the public now saying, if it is not you, then there is somebody else. And they petitioned the County Assembly to do this, take action against those that were them.
How many members?
Because it wasn't the governor.
How many members proposed that petition?
1,611 members of Meru County from all the 45 wards brought this petition to the County Assembly.
Did they append their signatures to that particular petition in some?
Yes. Yes.
Do we find that evidence from page 258?
Yes.
Did the County Assembly, sorry, you beg your pardon, Honorable Senators, should be from page
214.
Volume 2, Honorable Senators. From page 214. Those are the signatures in support of that particular petition, correct?
Yes.
Did the county assembly consider that petition? And if yes, what was the outcome?
Yes, a joint committee of the Committee on Labor and Justice was directed to consider this petition. And upon consideration, the joint committee made recommendations to the governor.
Did the county assembly generate a report?
Yes.
Emanating from that particular petition?
Yes.
Where is the report found in your bundle of documents?
Page 90 of volume 2.
Page 90 of volume 2.
Yes.
Honorable Senators, I hope you are there with me. Page 90 of volume 2. That is the report of the committee concerned, correct?
Yes.
Were there recommendations that ensued therefrom?
Yes.
Where do we find those recommendations?
There were
Where do we find them? Do we find them at page
on page 140 of volume 2. Page 140 of volume 2.
Page 140.
Yes.
Did you conduct a hearing, or did you give these individuals a fair opportunity to appear before the committee before the decision was rendered?
Yes.
Did all the petition participate in that process?
They participated except.
Yes.
They all participated.
Yes.
Except the chief of staff, Harrison Gatobu Arias Nchambambede,
Yes.
who did not respond to the summons.
Did the petition relate to only those two individuals, or there were other individuals who were also involved in that petition?
There were 12 of them.
There were 12 of them.
Yes.
All of them in the executive office of the governor, correct?
Yes.
Were they all verdicts positive or negative in respect to all the 12?
All verdicts were not, some verdicts were positive, others were negative.
When you-
Committee members were very clean. We did not have an issue, we did not find any issue with them. So,
They were acquitted, correct?
they were acquitted, yes.
So, at page 140, what is the county assembly recommending? Page 140, paragraph 14, Honorable Senators.
Paragraph 14 on page 40, that the chief of staff, Harrison Gatobu Arias Nchambambede, contravened section 18(1) as read and 27 of the County Assembly's Powers and Privilege Act 2017 by failing to honor the summons and invitations to appear before the various assembly committees, including this joint committee, to produce evidence and respond to the allegations leveled against him in this petition.
Those are the findings, correct?
Yes.
Does he always oblige to summons, or is perpetually and notorious of ignoring the same?
He doesn't.
Again, what then do you continue to read?
This wanton disregard for all for summons and invitations by the respective committees of the County Assembly was not only in contravention of the aforesaid laws, but also acted to undermine the standing of the county.
Was this communication ever made known to the governor?
Yes, it was made to the governor.
Where in your evidence are you recommending their removal?
On the same page, page 140, on committee recommendations, I would wish Honorable Speaker and Honorable Senators to read recommendation number 2 on page 140, that the governor do dismiss the county secretary, Dr. Kiambi Aderu Thambura, and the chief of staff, Mr. Harrison Gatobu Arias Nchambambede, from office for gross violation of the Constitution and others.
Was this communication ever made known to the governor?
Yes, the communication was made to the governor.
Where do we find that evidence in your bundle of documents?
Page 144 of the same document, volume 2.
Page 144
Yes.
of the same document.
Yes.
Let's describe that document. From whom is this document?
The document is from the County Assembly of Meru.
When is it dated?
It is dated 14th December 2023.
Who is the author of the document?
The author of the document is the Clerk, County Assembly of Meru.
Was the document ever served upon the intended recipients?
Yes.
Document.
Page 145.
No, I'm asking on page 144. Did the governor or the office of the governor acknowledge receipt of that letter?
Yes.
How did they acknowledge receipt?
The office of the Chief of Staff acknowledged receipt on 18th December 2023.
How did they acknowledge it? How did they acknowledge?
The stamp.
They acknowledged it by stamping.
By stamping it on 18th December 2023.
So on that date, the governor was made aware of that particular resolution, correct?
Yes.
Did she act as that resolution?
No.
Does that therefore amount to upholding the rule of law and Article 10?
No.
Does it contribute to good governance?
No.
Does it contribute to respecting other constitutional institutions as the status of the county assembly?
No.
Does it amount to a governor who wants to be held accountable and responsible?
No.
Does it undermine the integrity and the power of the county assembly?
Yes, it undermines.
Does it therefore equally amount to violating Article 1 of the Constitution on the sovereignty of the people?
Yes.
Is that an impeachable ground under Article 181?
Yes.
As read together with Section 33 of the Constitution?
Yes.
Have you therefore substantiated your case as against the governor in respect to this particular allegation?
Yes.
How has their continuous holding of office compromised service delivery in Meru County?
It has seriously compromised service delivery because all the illegal appointments made by the county government of Meru are made by the county secretary, including appointing very junior officers to very senior positions, which has seriously compromised service delivery in Meru County. And an instance like the one I talked about in the video, where an officer in job group M supervises officers in job group R.
A moment, please. The Honorable
Yes.
Senators are taking note of that particular evidence.
Yes.
It's your evidence that they have compromised service delivery.
Yes.
And you have evidence to show how that has been compromised in the county.
Yes.
Where is that evidence? And as you look at the evidence, how has that been manifested? Volume 2.
Yes, volume 2.
Yes. Page.
Sorry, the volume 2, we have the document on page 198.
198.
But because in the bundle of documents it's not clear, the page is not clear, we made a clear copy. It's in volume 6. Volume 6, a replacement of this document on volume 2, page 198.
Yes, let's, Honorable Senators, go to volume 2.
Volume 2 is not clear, so I'm talking about now volume 6. We made
Volume
a clearer
6.
copy.
Okay. Volume 6 is a replica of what we find at
Page
volume-
198.
at page 198.
Volume 2.
Honorable Senators, if you will go with me to page 30 of volume 6, which is a replica of the same evidence. Volume 6 at page 31.
Sorry, honorable members, it's volume 6, page 31. On this page, Honorable Speaker and Honorable Members,
Yes.
2023 on the deployment of directors in the county government of Meru,
Yes.
which a statement which was never responded to
Whom had you sought the statement from?
from the county executive in charge,
From the county executive in charge.
committee in charge.
Right.
The county executive was summoned by the assembly and gave us a list of directors that are working in the county government of Meru on page 31.
Yes.
And the illegal appointments I'm talking about, honorable members, are found on this page 31. And honorable Speaker and honorable members, I would want to take you to the column on serial numbers. Number 8. This is the list of directors in Meru County.
Yes.
You will find that an officer by the name Kawira Mwangaza Eric.
Paragraph name in terms of the numbers.
The number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Yes.
Honorable members.
We have the identification number, correct?
Yes.
That one is lacking, yes.
The name is Kawira Mwangaza Eric.
Kawira Mwangaza Eric, a male. Yes.
A male.
Job group J.
Job group J.
Yes.
Job group J has been deployed illegally by the county secretary to act as the director ICT. For those who have experience in public service, honorable members, will bear witness that an officer in job group J is a very junior officer to supervise officers in job group P, job group Q,
Thank you.
job group R.
That is delivered.
Those are the illegal appointments we are accusing the county secretary of.
Thank you, Madam Witness.
Among others on that list, honorable members.
Would you kindly point out other ones that amount to that violation?
Yes.
Yes. Just
Let's go down on serial number 24. Serial number 24.
Yes.
We have another officer in the name of Kawira Susan Gitura. Yes.
Yes.
Job group F. A female.
A female.
Female. Job group L.
Job group L.
Job group L is still a very junior job group. Cannot be appointed.
A moment, Madam Witness.
Sorry.
And kindly listen to me so that we may move together.
Sorry.
What is she being appointed to? Which department?
Roles.
Which position?
Director.
Which job group?
The substantive appointment is R. Job group R.
Ordinarily it should be job group R.
R.
But who is being appointed here and she is in which job group?
Kawira Susan Gitura is appointed to her job group R, and she is in job group L.
What is the status of the roads and transport network in Meru County as we speak?
Very bad.
Is there hue and cry?
Indeed, there is.
Hue and cry.
Yes.
Thank you. Is there any other entry that you wish the senators to look at? Serial number 25?
Serial number 25.
Yes.
Ines Cyprian.
Yes.
Director Roads and Transport in charge of fleet management.
And she's being appointed to oversee the road transport and energy sector, correct?
Yes.
And she's the Directorate of Fleet Management.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Does she qualify for that appointment?
She doesn't. He doesn't. It's a he. He doesn't.
Doesn't qualify.
Yes.
Kindly confirm that this is a list of directors that you received pursuant to your search of information and that the same came from the county executive. And at page 32, do you have any other indication that you wish the senators to note?
Counsel for the County Assembly, just pause a bit. Senator Boni, what is your intervention?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm following page 31, and I would like further clarity. because the 4 officers whom Madam has referred to don't have payroll numbers?
You will have that opportunity,
Yes.
Senator Boni.
Could they tell me so that I know whether they are real or not?
Not now. She'll tell you, but not now. You will have an opportunity to seek those clarifications. At that time, you'll be given your clarification. Proceed, Counsel for the County Assembly.
Madam, thank you, Honorable Speaker. Madam Witness,
Yes,
kindly refer to me with me at page 30 of the said document. Yes?
yes,
That is a letter dated the 25th of June 2024, correct?
yes,
The letter is addressed to the Clark County Assembly of Meru, correct?
yes,
And the same comes from one Dixon Monene Nkatha, correct?
yes.
Who is Dixon Monene?
Dixon Monene is the CCM, the County Executive Committee member.
Forwarded this list,
Yes,
Assembly Clerk, on the 25th of June 2024, correct?
yes,
Honorable Senator Khalwale
yes,
wanted you to confirm whether there is payroll indicated there too. Number.
I can confirm that there is no payroll number.
Yes.
That is indicated there. And I may not know the intention, the reason, because that's an official document from the county government.
But you have evidence before this assembly that they have maintained 2 types of payrolls, correct?
Yes,
Both manual
yes,
and
IPPD.
IPPD.
Yes.
And that you have evidence to that effect that you shall be leading in the future.
Yes,
Now, before I yield you to my learned friend, I'll only ask you one question about ground number 6. Yes?
yes,
Ground number 6 is that you are accusing the governor of deliberately and knowingly misleading the public. But before we go to that, do you have evidence before this assembly where service delivery has been compromised? Do you have a video indicating how service delivery has been compromised?
yes,
Would you wish to play video number 11 in our videos?
yes,
Kindly have it played. Our videos in support of the motion. Honorable Madam Speaker, we might be requiring the assistance of the interpreter once more.
Can the interpreter come in? I direct that the interpreter be brought in. The interpreter is here. You may proceed to play the video.
Akari muno ekuruba kiwuchwa tigania central me maternity sibitari ya kiwuchwa.
The interpreter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and honorable members. These are residents of Kiwochwa Ward. Once again, my name is Mutengi Mpara. I'm from KBC, Mwago FM, the translator.
Are you translating the first part of that video? We're expecting that you will do that. Can you...
Kiwuchwa tigania central me maternity sibitari ya kiwuchwa bagetia machokio kuma kimandaitare kwenda kunenkera mwana ora inala simekire kwerwa mwana
who are doing a demonstration outside Kigochwa dispensary, and they want to know what is really happening after a woman was given, who was given birth outside the hospital.
Aitederwa ne kurubangi bantora untuba kuwa ne watibone ne kemwana na kinyeina.
The woman is delivered, assisted by other women. The people, the residents, say that it is a big risk to the kid and the mother herself. We came here at 4 a.m. and I found this woman who was asking for assistance. She was looking for the watchman and she asked me to help her reach out to the watchman. I was coming to pray. She was given the kid outside here on the field. We are chasing away the kids who want to join us in the process of helping during the delivery. It is a big embarrassment and it is not a good thing. She was given the kid around 6:20. That's now when we came in, we went to the village to look for some clothing, the blankets, so that we can help cover the kid. We did everything, including clothing for the kid and anything else. And now we are waiting for the doctor to come in and maybe do the examination. They are waiting for the doctor to come so that he can confirm whether the kid is okay or not. Women and men from Kigochwa are embarrassed and they say it is something that is disrespecting in the community. Especially now that the hospital is along the road. Women are outside. Governor Kawira Mwangaza is a woman just like the women that are delivering outside here. Why can she look at this hospital and take it like hospital, or has it become a toilet? If it is a toilet, let her come and close, because we don't want to see this embarrassment here. The hospital is along the road and kings are kings. When the kings are looking at the private part of another kid, it is bad. What about if these kings were looking at the private part of the governor? Would she be happy? Would Kawira be happy if it was done to her? That's why we are embarrassed. Let the governor be told to come here, look at this hospital, the doctor should be here, and if she won't do this, Let the hospital be closed forever. Let the hospital be closed forever. We don't want to see the nakedness again. The kids from this village have seen everything, including the nakedness. The women who have come for delivery, they usually get their kids outside here. Sorry, pardon, that one kindly. I can't really get that one kindly. There is a something. Yes. The kings from this village have seen everything, and Kawira should know this. The women here are getting their children along the tarmac, and the secondary students and primary students.
Ibatiomerie buraba komba nyume kwa mukira kesie na raba tungatere mwana mainano mwike sibitare Meru level 5 non-tobo.
According to the hospital, they have tried the best they could have done. They have taken the kid and the mother and taken to Meru level 5 hospital.
Tungatankuroki non-tobo na usiari atekinye veti egita.
They have refunded the mother and the kin to Meru level 5 because the kid was not due to time to be born.
Sibitari ne aruorerwa lakini kulingana na ngwera erete kwa leka totena daktari bakweta bare utuko batokareria asia beto no tokaria to sungoka ontorene mwasi yake.
The hospital was open here, but now the services are the problem. The doctors are not available so that they can look after the patient in the hospital. We have been left to do everything in the hospital, looking after the patient, and the watchman himself is not available. He is insulting, and he is also calling us who are going to seek the services, the prostitutes. We want the governor to take action. Before Monday, something has to be done.
I think we can stop at that. Thank you. Madam Witness,
Yes.
what is the status of service delivery in Meru County in respect to that hospital? And are you aware of hospital?
Yes, I'm aware of that hospital. It is in Tigania East.
Council, just to alert you that you have done 2 hours now.
We're just about to conclude. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Yes? Is that the current status of hospitals?
Yes.
Did the governor offer any explanation or apology?
No.
Did the governor take any actions, any disciplinary actions to make sure that the hospital is up and running?
No, I'm not aware of any.
Let's look at page 10 of the motion, and we look at ground number 6. Which is the count? What are you charging the governor with? Honorable Senators, in the volume 1, the grounds of impeachment, in the governor with
Gross misconduct. Count number 2.
yes.
Gross misconduct.
How has the governor misconducted herself?
Act by deliberately and knowingly misleading the public by giving false information that Kenya shillings 86 million.
Yes.
And been raised through the pay bill number 247 account number 0400163917,899, established after the murder of Daniel Mutiani, area sniper, thus violating the moral and ethical requirements expected of state officers, contrary to section number 19.
That's okay. What did the governor say in respect to this amount of money? And what is the actual fact?
The governor, in a video that
She say?
She claimed a total of 86 million after the death of the blogger from Meru known as Daniel Mutiani, area sniper.
But what was the fact?
The fact is that according to the bank statement,
Yes.
according to the bank statement on page 277 in volume 2, 277
Yes.
to the last page. The last page is 330. The correct position is that a total of 286,518,000 was contributed by the members of the public.
What is the evidence appearing at page 277?
The evidence
That is those are bank statements, correct?
these are bank statements.
Who is the account holder?
The account holder is Irene Kawira Kamencho.
Where is she operating this account?
She is the widow to the deceased.
And therefore she was one who was in charge of operating this account, correct?
Yes.
Have you ever had an opportunity to interact with the said Hein Kawira Kamencho?
I interacted with her when she called me. She called me when she had made me mention about the case of 86 million the day that I read a notice of motion.
Yes.
And she told me she got interested on this issue because I touched on an issue that is affecting her directly.
Are you calling her as a witness in this case?
Yes.
What is your grievance in respect to these particular utterances and who uttered them?
These utterances were meant to mislead the public of Meru County, Kawira Mwangaza. She uttered the utterances in a press briefing.
Yes.
Yes, she did in a press briefing.
Yes.
Yes.
What else did she say in that press briefing?
In that press briefing, the governor said that a total of it is in respect to the contributions towards the man was big. The window should be bought a Prado.
Yes.
A mansion should be built for her.
Yes.
And an education fund should be established out of the 86 million. And then she arranged that it is a business that the MCAs are used to get fuel for their vehicles.
Yes.
It is an avenue for playing politics. And I believe those ones were not kind.
She said in respect to the death of Sniper.
She said that those that were agitating for the justice for sniper were playing politics, and it is not only sniper that has died in Meru County.
What did she say in respect to the sniper's wife?
I pray that the video is plain cancelled, because I can't remember everything offhand.
Okay, let's have that video played.
Let's have the video played. I've just given a few highlights.
No, we'll call the other witness to have it played. But did she make any remarks in respect to sniper's wife?
Yes, she talked about the sniper's wife being built a mansion.
No, in respect to her being or living with an entity.
Oh, sorry, and forgotten that. She also arranged that the wife to sniper had already been taken by one of the MCAs and was living with the MCAs, and therefore, well, it was meant to undermine the integrity of the MCAs.
Thank you, Madam Witness. I want to yield you to my learned friend, Mr. Boniface Kawira, to take you through the last count. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Madam Witness. And Honorable Speaker, I'll pick up from where my learned team has left. So, on this count, that is count number 2, gross misconduct. These utterances, Governor, you have a witness in respect to that allegation, correct?
Yes.
And that witness, that video will be played then. Yes?
Yes.
So, these conduct that you say is gross misconduct,
yes,
by the governor, does it fall below the expectations of the conduct of state officers under Article 75 of the Constitution?
Yes.
Specifically, does it demean the office that the governor holds?
Yes.
Does it demonstrate respect for the people?
Yes, it doesn't. It doesn't demonstrate respect.
Does it bring honor and dignity to our office?
No.
Okay. Honorable Senator, stand with me to page 11 of the impeachment motion. I'll take you to the that is abuse of office. That is volume number 1 of our impeachment, that is our impeachment motion, the green copy, is on page number 11. Specifically, ground, that is count number 3, ground number 8, you accuse the governor of irregular payment of emergency call allowances to 161 doctors and medical officers using the wrong rates, correct?
Yes.
And the governor in opening statement stated that to that effect,
yes,
and that it was pursuant to a collective bargaining agreement between I think the Council of Governors and the Union for Doctors, that is Kenya KMPDU, correct?
Yes.
So at page number 331 of our volume 2, that is the exhibits in support of the impeachment motion. What document is there?
The report of Auditor General on the County Executive of Meru for the year ended 30th June 2023.
The governor in a response says that the County Assembly has not considered this, and that, and my question to you is, would considering this report that has already been...
I'm a member of the committee and I'm not aware.
Okay.
Yes.
So if would consideration of this report by the Assembly change the conclusions that were made by the Auditor General?
No.
Is the County Assembly an appellate chamber for the recommendations that were passed by the County Assembly, for the conclusions that were drawn by the Auditor General?
No.
So the consideration by the County Assembly will not in any way change the conclusions that were made by the Auditor General, correct?
Yes.
Turn with me to page, still in that report, page 344 of our volume 2.
Okay.
That is irregular payment of allowances to doctors.
Yes.
And I want you to read the second paragraph, that is point number 7, right?
Yes.
Read the second paragraph where from although management.
Yes. Although management provided a circular reference to MOH/ADM/CONF/staff/76, volume 1 of 19, dated 18th April 2017, which was issued after negotiation with the striking health workers, and was to work formula agreed between the Ministry of Health and the unions of the media, which had expired.
So, at the time of preparing this report, the Auditor General had the benefit of the circular the Governor was referring to, correct?
Yes.
What conclusion did the Auditor General arrive at? The next paragraph.
And the correct rates being applied, doctors and medical officers were entitled to 51,780,000 instead of the 126,120,000 paid, resulting to an irregular 74,340,000.
So the Auditor General confirms that there was an irregular payment of 74 million Kenya shillings, correct?
Yes.
What conclusion does the Auditor General make?
In the circumstances, management was in breach of law.
I'll take you back to the first page of that document. The report begins at page 300 The report begins at page 331, Honorable Senators and Honorable Speaker. The report begins at page 331 of our volume 2, the exhibits in support of the impeachment motion. And at page 336, in fact at page 336, the key, number 2, key entity information and management, the background information. Who is the first person in that list?
Number 1, Our Excellency Bishop Kawira Mwangaza, the Governor of Meru County.
The key management team, the person on top of that list is the Governor of Meru.
Yes.
And up there, in the background information, the first person still is the Office of the Governor.
Yes.
And the major responsibility, you will agree with me, is coordination of the overall running of the county government.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the key, this is the management team that the Auditor General concludes was in breach of the law.
Yes.
Would consideration by the County Assembly of this report change that conclusion? Auditor General report, that is our ground number, your ground number 9 in the motion, use of manual payroll. At page, still in the same report, at page 347. 347.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes.
That is 347, I'm sorry, Madam Speaker. 347, still of our volume 2. 347.
Yes.
Use of our manual payroll. What is the conclusion that the Auditor General makes? In the interest of time.
Yes.
In the circumstance, the Governor say it wasn't me?
No.
Can the Governor say it is a CEC Finance?
No.
She is the head of the management team.
Yes.
The buck must stop at her door.
Yes.
Article 229(6) of the Constitution, I just want you to read what that provision says. Article 229(6) of the Constitution. What does it say?
229(6) says, an audit report shall confirm whether or not public money has been applied lawfully or in an effective way.
An audit report is the final authority on whether money has been spent lawfully.
Yes.
Not the County Assembly can change what that audit report says, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Turn with me, Honorable Speaker, to page 377 of our volume 2. That is the Controller of Budget report. For the first 9 months Are you there?
Yes.
Paragraph 3.26.7 on expenditure on employees' compensation.
Yes.
The second paragraph.
Yes.
Let me read first so that you can agree with me, right?
Yes.
Further analysis indicates that personnel emolument costs, that is PE costs, amounting to Kenya shillings 3.36 billion were processed through the integrated personnel and PM IPPD system, while 102.94 million was processed through manual payroll. The manual payrolls accounted for 3.1% of the total personnel emolument cost, correct?
Yes.
So this is evidence again from the Control of Budget report for the first 9 months of financial year 2023-2024 that monies have been paid through this payroll system.
Yes.
The governor in a response says that the first question for me, Madam Witness, is the county assembly on trial in these proceedings?
No.
So, is it sufficient, is it enough for the governor to say that if she is accused of making payroll, is it a defense? My question is it a proper defense for her to say, even the county assembly does so?
Because I would say so because I'm not very sure whether the county assembly does that.
Mm-hmm.
And number two wrongs does not make a right.
Okay.
Yes.
So the question is, does the governor, or is the defense of even someone else has done it available to the governor? Is that defense available to her?
Sorry?
Is the defense of even the county assembly or even someone else has done it, so I'm allowed to do it, is that defense available to her?
Is it available?
Okay. My question is this.
Yes.
Is the county assembly on trial in these proceedings?
No.
So does bringing evidence, and we submit there is no such evidence, but does bringing evidence, assuming there is such evidence,
yes,
of wrongdoing by the county assembly, would it excuse the governor of our own wrongdoing?
No.
Turn with me to page KM34. That is volume 1B of the governor's response. Page 229 of volume 1B. That is the index of documents by the governor. It's a blue copy, Madam Speaker. And this is the evidence that the governor has filed to show that the county assembly also maintains a manual payroll. And my question to you is simple.
Yes.
On that document, on the face of it,
yes,
when was that report prepared? For which financial year?
2020-2021.
Were you a member of the county assembly then?
No.
Was the current government in place then?
No.
Was the governor in office as governor of Meru then?
No.
To the best of your knowledge, in which office was the governor serving in 2020-2021?
Yes.
In which office or capacity was the governor serving in the year 2020-2021?
She was serving as the women rep.
She was not governor.
She wasn't the governor.
And this report was not in respect to the assembly in which you serve, correct?
Yes.
You are a first-time member of county assembly, correct?
Yes.
On ground number, it has contributed to an excessive wage bill. That is the allegation?
Yes.
Honorable Madam Speaker and Honorable Senator, stand with me to page, that is page 11 of our motion still, on ground number 10. And the evidence of that is to be found still in the Auditor General report. I beg your pardon, Madam Speaker. It is to be found in